Yeah, man. What's the Diddy story? You're talking about a Diddy story that you mentioned?
Oh man.
Because you said
But
you knew somebody.
well, it's not. Yeah. So no, oh man. Um, it's not super. It's not super crazy, but it's just, just with the whole climate, the whole thing, you know. Um, it's like I know a couple mutual, like some girls that I mess with, whatever, that had you know run-ins with him, like his. It just kind of confirms the fuckery. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
That they like, and they didn't necessarily say they was in any freak offs, but they basically was like fucking with him and like seeing the crazy shit, and so this one chick, she went to a New Year's party at Diddy's mansion, right? And she goes there with like one of her friends, whatever. It was just funny because she told me this story back in the day. This was
Oh, so.
so this isn't she's not telling me it today. This is shit that they're telling
Oh
me.
shit. Okay.
That's what made it interesting. It was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Damn.
So like, oh yeah, I went to this Diddy, I went to Diddy's party and blah blah blah. Um, and so party's cracking, whatever. It's late night, and so they said, so he was like walking around the party, right? He has this big ass fucking ring, like a big stupid diamond ring on his fucking finger, right? And he's walking around the party, so the diamond in the ring opens up, and in the ring is, you heard of sassafras? So I guess sassafras is like some of the purest form of MDMA,
Oh, okay.
right? I had never heard of it. She was telling me about this shit. So he's walking around the party, doing the whole Diddy dance, you know what I'm saying? Doing the damn freak off shuffle, and with this ring, and he's like going. So he was like, yeah, and he walked around, and he would dip his finger in the joint, and he was just putting it in everyone's mouth,
What the
right?
fuck?
I went up to her and her friend, put in there and on their tongue,
That's crazy.
and a little bit after that, so however long, whatever the fucking little delay period is, said it was like the craziest fucking high, like, ever in life. Like, there was like, it has to be like the most top tier deluxe, platinum Molly, premium, you know what I'm saying? MDMA ever that she said she ever had in life. And I guess they fucking had a crazy. They might have had a freak off. I don't know, but I remember she was telling me that shit. Like, that's what the parties was: is him walking around giving them drugs,
There's
kicking
so
it,
many stories like that
and
now, at least.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like now, and I don't know what the extent was. One of, I mean, there were stories about him and like him and Kanye. Cause I don't know if you heard about in the trial, like they were saying like there was another rapper that was, it was Kanye West.
Really?
It had to be Kanye
I
West.
I was because the timeline, some of it links to Kanye, but some of it links to Rick Ross. And there was that guy that got arrested.
Jonathan Adi.
Yeah, I think the male escort or stripper he was, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was talking about DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, and
yeah,
Diddy.
that was so that
So
was
it could
crazy.
be Rick Ross because the timeline, people were actually like googling this shit. Like when the in the trial they said the date was, and when they were in Las Vegas, like
Yeah.
they were googling shit, and Ross was in
Oh
that
shit.
location as well as Kanye.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna think it's. I guess yeah, it could be.
it
It
could
could
be
be either
Kanye though.
one.
Kanye's a freak too,
Because
bro.
because I think they described him as like a mega star or some shit. They said he was a mega artist. So Ross is big, but Kanye's bigger. So I think it would be more Kanye.
That's fair. Yeah, that's actually
And so one of the girls, this one chick, so she was messing with Diddy, and I think she met Kanye in at Diddy's studio. So she was like, fuck with both of them, whatever like that. So she calls me, she hits me one day. This is like, and this also, I believe it was Kanye too, because so she hits me like 2000, I don't know, it was like 2000, maybe 14, maybe something like that, around that time. And he's still with Kim at this point. So she she hits me, she's like, yo, I got a question for you. I'm like, what's up? She was like, I was talking to Kanye, and he asked me, "Do I know a guy that would fuck Kim Kardashian in front of him?" And I'm like, shut the fuck up. He didn't say that. She was like, yeah. And like he asked me if I knew a guy. She was like, would you do that? Would you be down? Oh, and sign an NDA. I'm like, are you serious? She's like, yeah. I was like, hell yeah, I do that shit. I was like,
Heck
yeah.
yeah.
I will blow her fucking butt off. Like,
Yeah.
what are you talking
Yeah,
about?
but you got Kanye in the corner, like, why is it? Like, come
Looking
on, bro.
crazy. I mean, I
Yeah.
might, I don't know, but hey,
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. I mean, as long as you don't try to grab my fucking ass.
Yeah, Kanye's
But
all over the place with it.
because there were stories like he would be like making her suck him off in the studio. Like he was into some shit. He's into
No,
like
no,
wild
look at what's
shit.
going on right now. Like,
Yeah.
you just randomly walk around with his wife naked, like butt
Yeah.
naked. Like,
Like
it's like, what are you?
crazy.
Yeah, it's like, what is going on?
I
Like,
mean, and then he came out and said he was sucking his cousin
yeah, that
off.
song is,
No, this
bruh.
motherfucker is like off the rails. Like he
Yeah,
lost
no,
me.
no. He said he has a porn addiction. He admitted that a few times. So
He
I'm
said that
sure.
for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that's probably played a role in all this fantasy stuff that he's been doing,
Yeah.
and that song is just like, and you're kind of ruining your legacy, man. Like, what are you doing? Like, this ain't the Kanye with the graduation and all this
Yeah.
crazy. Like, now we look at him totally different, and that's the thing. Like, as the years went on, there's some artists that have aged like gracefully, and they've done it well. They've marketed themselves well, and some have just like they have this huge legacy run and just destroyed it like in a span of like,
Dead.
yeah, it's like, why do that, man?
I think Kanye has a like I think he's even said it. Like we tell him he can't do something, like he has to prove that he can do it. Like and he's just taking it so far. Like with the MAGA hat, with the clans out. Like I think he's just
Bro, I don't, I can't even keep up at this point, bro. I'm like, what is he doing this week, man? What are you talking about now? Because
I'm
Kanye,
like, and it got to the point where I used to watch like all like Kanye's interviews and shit like back in the day because I was like intrigued, like I fuck with him, like to where when I thought he still had good intentions, but now I think it's just like a circus. So
I think too, and this, I can't put the full blame on this, but when his mom died, it definitely changed him.
oh
Yeah,
100%.
and that's a tough thing to go through regardless. But like, having that kind of definitely put something. Because mom died in October 2007, you got 808s coming out, which changed the sound of music
Oh
forever. So
yeah,
that like pain from that album, like you can hear it in there that he was really going through it, and he was like going on promo runs, like after this just happened.
yeah,
He wasn't even able to heal from the situation. He just
oh
went
yeah,
straight to work, and I think that's what kind of he just wanted to get away from it and just like spiraled into. Because if his mom was alive, this would never be flying.
100%.
This would be a whole different Kanye. It would be more chilled, more like his mom was probably the one that was like,
She was a good foundation for him.
yeah,
You know, basically, seeing that documentary was great. Was it
yeah,
Genius?
amazing documentary.
And
So
you saw that connection, and how she died was the fucking worst thing ever.
yeah, random surgery.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
you don't expect it. When it's unexpected, it's even worse. So
yeah, that definitely solidified that trauma in his
yeah,
life.
so I don't put the full blame on that, but it played a role into for sure.
I'm gonna say about 83%.
That's fair, yeah.
I'm gonna say 83.
Yeah, because I mean, Kim Kardashian with the kids, that also kind of like he can't see his kids. He's complaining about that too. But like as a father, that should actually motivate you to not do anything. That's like crazy because it's like your kids are looking at you. Like
Yeah,
be a
but
little bit more.
there's so much underlying shit that's still just been there. Like all this is just bringing it up. You know what I mean?
And that's why with the Banks and 50 situation, when Banks' dad died, like he wanted to take a hiatus, chill. But 50 didn't really understand that. He was like, come back to work. Just look what Kanye did. He immediately started working again. And 50's always used that example. So I was like, no, man, some people grieve differently, man. It takes a little bit longer, and that's fine, I think. But, 50, he's kind of never had a
He's a
parent.
machine.
Yeah, and
Yep.
like, so it's like he doesn't. Yeah, his mom died at 8, which is tragic.
Yeah.
So that's already some trauma there. But it's like never met his father, has no idea who he is. So it's that family thing isn't there. Like Banks with his father.
Then getting shot 9 times, and then all this shit. It's like he just created a callous mind, like to where.
And that's what I'm saying. If I ever interviewed 50, it would be a totally, because I know 50's story top to bottom, but like it would be a very like something way different. that nobody else would have even thought of. But it's also like I know Amanda's PR would never. They would be like, nah, like you gotta ask the
Nah,
regular, you
we're
know.
not gonna. Nope, we're not gonna put that in the universe. No, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
We gonna we don't speak like that. It's gonna happen. She's going to allow it. Whatever's gonna it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So don't ever say that again. Don't say it's not gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
We'll make it happen
It's
for
gonna be
sure.
dope. Yeah.
See this full interview without having to wait? You can join our YouTube memberships program for just $8 a month. You get the full interview, behind the scenes footage, and no ads. If you want more, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/diverse mentality. And for $10 a month, you can not only get these full interviews immediately, but also get uncut and ad-free documentaries as well. The link is in the description for both.